Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we have the Ford Crown Victoria. This car is a 2003 model, and I'll be going over why I chose the civilian Crown Vic over the police edition over the P71. All right, so if you've been following this channel for a while, we have had several of the P71 models, and I really wasn't going to go back with another one. And I happened to come across this one, which was a civilian model. Now this one, I have had a detective model that was very similar, but still, just after doing a lot of research, looking at what was on the market, of course, the market is starting to get thin, and a lot of the Crown Vics that are left on the market are, very worn. You can find some that are not worn, but then the prices are up on them. Anyway, came across this one, and the interior was great. Very low mileage, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to go back with another Crown Vic, I'll go ahead and get the civilian model. So let's take a look. And I do have it running. See, this vehicle only had, well, when I got it, had like 104, right at 104. So it was 103, somewhere in there, like 103 or 104. I think I put so far 1,000 miles on here, but very low mileage for a Crown Vic. I mean, if you can find any Crown Vic with 100,000 miles, that's great. But the thing about the police model, if you find it with 100,000 miles, it could be 100,000 harsh miles, right? As far as this one, the civilian model, 100,000 miles, it hasn't been in a police chase. You haven't drove through any fields with it, and haven't been sitting and running for a long time. Because the police models those cars are on duty, and they have to sit and run. So even if you find it with low miles, it may the engine idle, just sitting there idling all that time. So that's another reason, just to try to avoid some of that. Now the ones I have had, they've been good. I only had to do a little maintenance to them. It wasn't too big of a deal. But now the next thing I like about the civilian model, the reason I chose it, because if you look at the dash, you get the wood, right? Now, of course, you can swap this out if you have a P71, but, still, hey, it's nice to have a factory one. Look, it even has Crown Victoria engraved on the dash. Right, it has the bench seat. Once again, you get the bench seat. You get the carpet versus the rubber flooring. You get the got the power. You got the the trunk button. You got the fuel cap button. So, and then you have, of course, you got your cruise control. Now, some police models don't have the cruise control, which sucks, because if you do a lot of driving, man, you're gonna want cruise control. You're gonna want your power seats. The trunk button and stuff, of course, on the police model is up here. So you get a lot cleaner look with the civilian model. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You get a lot cleaner look with the civilian model than you do the P71. Then you get, a few more nicer looking components, right? On this one, you get the, of course, you get the chrome around the tail lights. And of course, this is matching the paint on the police model is black. This one still even has the original Ford glass. Got the mirrors to match.